Okay guys, in this video I'm going to show you what tools you need for window tinting. Every single tool here is important and you'll need them. Okay, we'll start from the cloths. You need one cloth to clean the windows outside, and you need another clean cloth to clean the windows on the inside to remove any dirt or any dust whatsoever, so make sure it's clean. Then you need a water bottle. You put water and some soap on it to make sure when you put the film it doesn't stick straight away, otherwise you can't remove the bubbles. Then you need the baby powder. The baby powder is important to shrink the back windows. If you don't use the baby powder, you're not going to be able to shrink the back window unless you use dry sheets. Then you need a stainless steel blade. Make sure it's stainless steel, otherwise you'll scratch the window, which you don't want that to happen. I use the Alpha, I've been using for years and never had one issue with it, so make sure you use these ones. It's very good. All this equipment that I'm going to show you can find it on eBay if you search for window tinting tools. You spend a bit of money, but it's worth, so you get the job done right. Okay, then I've got this Squeegee, which is very useful. So far I think it's one of the best to go inside the rubbers that I've got. You use them to go inside the rubbers when you put the film inside the rubber, so you use that to go in, because sometimes the rubbers are so tight you can't get it because it's got sharp edge, so this definitely goes in. Then you got a Squeegee to remove the water. I use with a cloth. I wrap it around the cloth and then I take the water out. You can use only the Squeegee if your film is scratch resistance, but I avoid that because sometimes you can even scratch if you use too much strength. Then I got this Squeegee. This is the vinyl wrap Squeegee, which I use to shrink the side windows. You need this to shrink the sides because the sides you can only shrink with water, so it's very important you have this tool. Then I have a very small Squeegee. This one is also to go inside the rubbers and the edges, to press the edges in. Then I've got this one, as you guys see in my videos I use it, so when I put the film I use this to get a majority of the water out. People use the ones with the handle, which you can use that same thing, but I used to use before, but sometimes with that, because it's metal, the handle, you can't control your strength, so you end up ripping it at some point. So I use this one, which is, for me, it works fine. Then I've got this Squeegee, which as you can see is like a triangle. I use it because you know when you have the small windows on the front and sometimes this back was very small, you can't put your hand in, it's very tight space, so I use this, put the water, put the film and straight put this and squeeze it out, and it's perfect. Then you gotta use a pair of gloves. When you shrink in the back windows, it's very important to use this, otherwise you end up burning your hands, your hairs, everything goes messy. It happened to me in the past, that's why I bought a pair of gloves. I used to just shrink without gloves and used to burn my hands, used to get bubbles and everything. It's very hard, so make sure you use a pair of gloves. Then you need a piece of cloth, so when you shrink in the back window you gotta do a wet H. So I wet the cloth and then I do the H and get it done. Then you need a heat gun. Heat gun is the main important thing. If you don't have a heat gun, it's impossible to shrink or to heat it or anything. I used to use the cheap ones, but every 2 months they used to go. They just used to burn because I use so much at the bodywork as well, so I gotta use all the time. So this time I bought 200-pound heat gun. I actually bought 3 of them. They can go to 650 degrees. It's amazing. Never had the issues. Been with me for time now, and I just keep using. Now for saloon cars, for the back window. Back in the days we used to struggle. We used to twist all around. It used to be very hard, used to get back pains. So now I got a Bulldozer Tool. It's an expensive tool, but it's so much worth when you're using back window in the saloon, because you can't get underneath, you can't go to the bottom. So I use this. Just put the film, squeeze it out, it goes on the edges, goes at the bottom. It's perfect, works fine, saves so much time, and the job gets done properly. So all these tools are very important, so make sure you have them and keep them. Also make sure you keep a ruler as well, because sometimes if you need to cut the edge or something is not right, so use a ruler. It's very important. That's pretty much the tools that you guys need. If you guys have any questions or if you guys need any advice, comment and we'll try to help you out. You can find all these tools on eBay if you search for window tinting tools. That's pretty much, guys. I hope you guys like it. Subscribe it and keep enjoying, guys.